Hey guys, welcome back to the Wimpy Studio. Today I'm going to be doing a season 1 recap of Diary of a Future President. So before we actually jump into the recap, again I have a Google Slides presentation. I'm going to be having this with all recaps. I think it works very well that I can map out everything that I want to say in a Google Slide than me just talking about it. Here I just have it more planned out, and especially because I can you guys can see what I've written down. Yeah, you guys can see it, and I can just talk about it. It's what's good about screen recording. It's very helpful. I just wanted to say I started reviewing this series episode by episode, and then I decided to stop doing it because it was the first half of the season was not as good as I thought the second half. Um, the second half, starting those last three episodes, I thought were really good. Um, but the first half, I decided to stop reviewing it. I did give another shot. I kept watching the episodes. It got better, so I was like, okay, I'm going to do a season 1 recap. I put that on the YouTube schedule. So here I am with a season 1 recap. Another reasons why is because you look it up and the genre of this is comedy. Um, Now, a lot of shows are comedy, but it definitely is comedy. I mean, the writing's not as good. The writing's just it's decent. It's enough to get through for a show, but it's not as good as many other shows, out there. Um, let's just go ahead and dive right in because there's a lot to talk about. So here we go. Diary of a Future President, Season 1 recap. I use the title things for the thumbnails. I'm not sure if you picked that up yet, but it just makes it easier to create the thumbnails. Okay, so I have the three main characters, Elena, Bobby, and Gabby, and I wrote down bullet points about each of them. I'm just going to go through, so let's get into it. Okay, so Elena. So she wants to become a president. That's the main thing. She wants to become a president. She wants to be that first female president out there. And I'm like, okay, I'm down for this. And the whole point of it is that she's stuck in middle school. And she wants this big thing, but, she's stuck in middle school. So I thought that was interesting, an interesting way to put it. Because I do like presidential shows. So I thought this was interesting, especially because it was mostly a drama. But then she was able to have her diary and everything. I really enjoyed that. So it kicks off. She has a former friend named Jessica, who kind of ditched her to hang out with the popular girls, but then she still has a best friend named Sasha who sticks with her, and they have a lot of fun together. But Jessica left them. It used to be the three of them hanged out. Then Jessica left, so now it's just Elena and Sasha. Elena also has a really big crush on this kid named Joey, and then I'm like, what good do you see in him? What? I don't really get what you see in him. He's just this tiny little dude. He's always, I don't know. He's not. If I was a girl, I wouldn't choose him. I don't know. Yeah, ill. Ew. So she has a good relationship with her mom and brother. It was just the three of them for a little while. Because the dad died. So I thought that was good to have the three of them. And then at first she didn't get along with her mom's boyfriend Sam, but then they were able to to have a pretty good relationship. I was like, okay, I'm down for that. I am down for that. So, and she's also very passionate about certain topics, like the Hurricane Watch Captain. She was very passionate about, and then the change in the school's mascot. She was also very passionate about. So she's very passionate with what she does. So I don't know. And she is selfish. Not too bad, but she is a little bit selfish. She doesn't really think of Sasha, and Sasha really looks out for her, especially during that time where we're there at the mall and Sasha helped Elena cover it up. But Elena didn't really do anything like that to Sasha. Sasha was there for Elena, but Elena wasn't there for Sasha. So, and then her and Sasha get into a fight because Elena was thinking more of herself. Because then Sasha and Jessica became good friends again. Um, but then Elena was just then kind of left out. But then all three of them became friends again because Jessica was added back into the group at the end. I thought that was a good way to end it because from the beginning of the series, there was interactions between them, but it wasn't until the end of the season when Sasha started hanging out with Jessica until we got more of Jessica, I thought. So I don't know. So that's pretty much it for Elena. Let's move on to Bobby. So, he's Elena's brother. Um, He has his own group of friends. I like that. He considers himself a star tennis player, even though he's actually not that good of a tennis player. He gets along with his brother. He gets along with his sister and mom pretty well. He has a girlfriend, Monica, who's the most popular girl in school, and they also develop feelings for Liam, but we don't know if he reciprocates them or not. I mean, that was like something that um, well, he actually talked to his mom's coworker about it because she has a girlfriend. So I thought that was interesting to have like him explore that a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Um, so that's pretty much it for Bobby. Okay, so Gabby. So her husband passed away shortly before the series, and she got a new boyfriend named Sam. She gets along pretty well with their children, but um, Sam and Gabby, they do reach a couple of roadblocks. The first one the first one was because Gabby was too overprotective of her children that she put her children before Sam. And then the second one was she wasn't ready to let Sam meet the rest of the family. She wasn't comfortable with it. Um, and she still loves her husband, even though everything they went through. And she's also works in the office department. Um, so like she likes work making like a statement in the office world. So I thought that was interesting for her character. And then her and Sam do end up together. So at the end of the season, they're happily together. And I was glad for that. I mean, she is a good character. So time for the season awards. So, favorite characters Elena. At first, I didn't really like her, but then I eventually liked her at the end of the season, and I really liked Bobby all the way through. So did like both of them. Gabby, not as much, but I thought she was also good as well. So my favorite couple is Gabby and Sam because they're the really only good balanced couple, and they're even not that balanced at some points throughout the season. But like, there's no other couples like in the show. It's only that couple, but they have a pretty decent relationship there. So I did like that. So typically, I'm really only supposed to put one episode down, but I just put the last three episodes I thought were the best because the episodes 1 through 7. There's one episode that I thought was pretty good, but like it was like pretty slow and not as good writing. And but then episodes 8 through 10, I thought it was like definitely better. So I appreciate that. I liked the better writing and all that stuff. Overall score, I am gonna give it a C plus. It did not reach the A to B category, but it wasn't the worst show ever. It was just a lot of the writing. It's a Disney Plus show. I mean, it's not as good as like The Mandalorian or High School Musical, the musical, the series. It's not as good as that. It's not meant to be. It's a comedy. Um, it's not meant to be as good as any of those shows, but I thought it deserved a C plus. So, will there be a season 2? Um, I haven't looked at the ratings yet. I think they're decently good ratings. Um, I mean, definitely not as good as like The Mandalorian or the High School Musical, the musical, the series show. I would just put down 50% for it. I just thought half or half. I think it could definitely just get canceled because of like the ratings and of course people. Um, I don't know. I don't think it's just. I don't know. I'm just giving it 50%, and I'm just going to leave it as that. I mean, if it does, if it does come back for a second season, good for them. I'll definitely watch it and probably review it. I don't know. Also, if you've seen my latest YouTube video, Grass Academy Season 4 recap, go check that out. It's doing pretty well. We're getting close to 1,000 views. And this is like the best I've done on a YouTube video forever. I mean, in a short amount of time. So, yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching the Whippy Studio. Stay tuned for more videos coming your way soon. Thanks everyone for watching, and bye.